Instead, you just get weed straight away. Yeah, there is a lot of dugongs on here.
I'm hitting these little sand patches. See these little sand patches? They look sick. Yep. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
First cast.
That did not take long. Big brim, is it?
Oh, how's that?
That is a big brim. Well,
first cast on the new ZMan 2.5 inch prawns. So Declan and I are out here today. The weather's not beautiful, but the fish don't mind a bit of overcast skies and a little bit of rain. That is my first cast with the 2.5 inch. Oh, come here, buddy. Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry about that, buddy. That is my first cast with the ZMan 2.5 inch PrawnZ Elite. So for me, this is the coolest release of 2025. I've loved the ZMan 3.5 inch PrawnZ Elite. The 5 inch has been smacking some big fish. Now we've got two smaller versions. Stick with us today, we're going to be throwing these guys around. So this is the 2.5 inch, there's also a larger 3 inch models. Lots of cool features on this thing that gets the bites, and that's my first cast and a brim in the boat. Stay tuned. Yep.
there we go.
Oh, that's crazy, that thing just ate it.
Good thing about when it's cloudy like this, the flats generally fish. So we just use Google Earth to find a couple of little isolated rocks up on top of this flat here. And there's a bunch of fish hanging around it. What do you got?
You know the coolest thing I like? We've never fished here before.
No. I walked my dogs here and I saw the rocks the other day and I thought, we should fish that on a high tide.
There we go, another brimbo. Not a big fish, but that's pretty cool. He's scoffed that. 2.5 inch prawns, no problem at all. How realistic is that little thing? We might throw this guy back in and just take a look at a few of the features of this prawn, why it's so effective and why these guys are getting all over it. See you, buddy. On.
There is, that guy absolutely smashed that thing. What are the features of this prawn? Fish eat it.
I only just threw my fish back in. That is crazy, hey, they are loving it.
Loving that prawn.
Everything eats a prawn, right now it's brim, all over it.
Look at that guy, he has absolutely smashed that guy. That little, that's one of the new colours of the PrawnZ Elite. Oh, the jelly prawn colour, and that guy has absolutely smashed that little thing. Very realistic colour, this one here. It's one of our new colours, we'll just pop that out. It's the jelly prawn colour. So we had those 12 colours in the PrawnZ Elite and we've added a few more, and that is definitely one of my favourites. Jelly prawn, we're going to do them in all of the sizes, and it's just such a realistic, natural prawn presentation.
All right, before Declan interrupted that last conversation with another nice brim on the flats here, we were going to talk about the features of this prawn, but I think we'll break down, we'll just work our way around, catch a few fish, and as we catch fish, we'll talk through some of the different features. So the first key feature of this prawn is it is an ultra realistic profile. So this prawn profile looks real. Even if it did nothing else, it looks absolutely spectacular. We've got antennae, we've got that realistic body profile, those legs, that nice tail action in there as well. We've got eye detail in there as well. So this thing looks like a prawn. So first up, things love prawns, so that look is perfect. Oh, little fella. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. He's back on it. I pulled it out of the water and he chased it. Oh, that's ridiculous, little fella. Oh, gotta watch that roof, eh?
Got the roof.
Oh, there he is. Oh no, don't bite me off. No. Oh, just eat it, dudes. They're little dudes. Got you that time.
Oh, that's not a little dude.
Got him that time.
That was a good brim.
Oh, he's nipping on it, and now he's just smashed it. What are you?
That's a big brim.
That's a
Oh,
nice
he's got a
fish.
bunch of mates with him.
You want to flick in behind him?
We'll go in behind him. His mates aren't on it now. That's a good brim. I might grab the net for that guy.
Not much water there.
No. He's a very nice brim.
All I can see is antennae.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Wow. One thing I can say about this little ZMan PrawnZ Elite 2.5 inch is they just eat it. They just eat it. He has scoffed that. That's a solid fish. There we go, look at that thing. Beautiful. You can see the beautiful little eye detail there. You can see his head poking out and those antennae, but that's a nice chunk of brim. So there we go, that is the perfect little prawn imitation. And I'm throwing it on the new 702L, the 1 to 3 kilo black mamba. So that's the new light black mamba. Perfect for punching a long cast out here and getting into these guys. That's a nice fish. And that is just a perfect eat. That is right in there in those big blue lips. We'll pop it out and we'll have a bit of a look at it. We might talk through another feature. I know one of the changes on this smaller model deck, the hook's changed a bit.
Yeah, so that 3.5 and the 5, we had a 2x hook, but we figured for this little one it was more of a finesse application. So it's the same series of mustard hook, but we've gone to a 1x and got a custom size 1 and size 2 hook for the two sizes. But yeah, beautiful little 1x mustard hook.
And it's stuck in here. Oh, all right, I got it, finally. So that little 1x mustard hook definitely found its mark in that lip of that brim. That's a beautiful handful of brim. So we'll send him and we'll have a look at one of the other features on this beautiful little prawn. See you, mate. Oh, he's away. Magic.
Sorry.
That dude's on. I was just trying to talk to these guys about another feature of the prawn, but they just keep eating it. So Deck's on again.
There's another
brim on the another brim on the flats. Oh, crazy.
I just saw a bit of a swirl and I had to cast at it, and that guy just ate it as soon as it landed in the water. There's another solid flats brim. That guy absolutely smashed that little jelly prawn again. Such a realistic small prawn colour. Oh, that little mustard hook's pinned him beautifully again. Oh, there he is. That hook's definitely going to be strong enough for bigger fish, but still finesse enough to get those brim.
Yeah, and that's the magic recipe. Hey, that was one of the key things you wanted to get with that hook was that 3.5 inch and 5 inch. That's a brutal hook in those things for barra, snapper, mulloway, big flatties, whatever. But this guy, you're getting down to brim snack size. Yeah. So you need a hook that's going to penetrate on those brim and other species, and you still want enough nuts in there that you can still land a big fish on there. So perfect. And that jelly prawn looks pretty slick.
Yeah, I'm going to cast back over there.
I'll grab one out of this tray and just show you another feature on this little prawn. So PrawnZ Elite, whether you're on this little guy right through to the bigger model, one of the features that you'll notice on here is a segmented tail. A segmented tail section with a cupped tail. And that's one of the secrets to this prawn, is that tail design. When you give the prawn a hop hop, you get a really beautiful natural tail kick from that prawn, and then it glides and vibrates back down. So that tail kick very much represents a prawn tail kicking naturally on the flats. So I had that one there before that bigger fish that I got. That lure was actually right up on the surface, kicking, and he hit it a couple of times. I gave it another couple of kicks and he just drilled it. So that tail kick is an important part of any realistic prawn imitation.
Oh,
on.
That guy absolutely smashed it. There's no tapping for that guy.
Oh, I missed mine. Oh.
That guy's no tapping for that guy. He just absolutely crunched that little prawn.
Yeah, I was too busy looking at yours. I missed mine. I'll go out behind him in case he had some mates with him.
Oh, such healthy fish up here on this flat. Right, boy.
In the net?
Yeah, in the net. Chuck him back and go back in there.
I was just talking about that tail kick and how a cooler feature that is, Deck, but there's another feature on this prawn that's just as important.
Yeah, it's only a subtle little feature, but on the sink and on the retrieve, all of these little bits that are hanging off this prawn will vibrate. So those legs and the antenna on the drop and on the retrieve, they all just vibrate and create subtle little movements that all of those fish pick up on.
Yeah,
So,
to me that's perfect. Like
yeah.
if you've got something that when you kick it, it's got a realistic action. When you stop doing anything, it's got a realistic action as it sinks back down. That is the perfect recipe for me, fishing for you right throughout the retrieve.
Is that the boil from your fish?
Yeah.
Is that a flatty?
Oh, I don't know. I was only hanging onto it with one arm, waving my other arm around, and he whacked it while it was just sitting there.
Well, this is fun.
That's cool. Yep. Oh. What are you?
Weird head shakes.
Yeah, weird, crazy head shakes. Oh, my mate, the fish taco. Here he is. Don't you?
Get him back over the boat.
Yeah. Don't you bite my prawn off.
Right, so as I said before, I've seen these rocks before when I've walked the dogs on a low tide. So we've come back here, pretty heavy cloud cover, so hard to find them. So I've just used Google Earth on my phone to find them, get close to them, and then we can see the sand and rock patches. So we're just moving up to another little patch here. We'll just slowly sneak up to it and we'll see if there's a bunch of fish on it. Nearly there, so we'll have a cast soon.
There he is.
Righto, we knew we'd find a flatfish on this flat eventually. Beautiful flatty. He's got that prawn right down, so I'm just going to back off that. Try and keep his head back in the water. Justin gets that net there.
That's a beautiful fish.
Beautiful
oh yeah,
flatty.
what a fish. He doesn't want to come in here. Come on, buddy.
He's just smashed that little jelly prawn again. Right, I learnt my new flathead holding technique, so I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to flip him over. Hard ridge there.
Oh, the hook, I think the hook grabbed. Oh no, just the eye.
Right. Beautiful little flatty. Little jelly prawn sticking out of his mouth there. Right, pop that little jelly prawn back out of that guy's mouth. Little mustard pinned him beautifully in the corner there. He is good to go. I think they're going to be a pretty tough little prawn. Be able to catch a bunch of fish on them. And we'll get this little guy back. Good to go, and we'll carry on fishing a few of these rocks. There we go.
There he is.
That's not the bottom. Little shaky head. I don't know what this is. Oh, another brimbo. Real shaky head on this guy. Just changed up to that little tiger prawn colour. Oh wow, that is down his mouth. Oh, you can see those little blue antennae coming out. Little tiger prawn is been engulfed down there. Another one of our new colours. Oh. Right. There you go, there's that little tiger prawn, and he's not a big brim, but he managed to get that thing right down his mouth. Chuck him back.
Yep.
Oh,
that was a good eat.
Another crack.
That was a good eat, that one. Oh, gave it the hop and on that pause with those, leg and antenna vibration, he just clunked that on the pause. That was a beautiful eat.
It's a good brim again.
Oh, that was nice. Oh, he's cranky. Oh yeah. Oh, solid. Come on, buddy, that's a good fish.
Great brim.
Oh, sorry, Deck.
Right.
I just did a little colour change as well. Deck changed to the tiger prawn, and I changed as well just to mix it up a bit. We've got some really nice colours in the range, so check out those colours and I'm sure you'll find something that you really like. This is one of my favourites in low light and dirty water conditions, Gold Rush. All right, there we go. So that's just one of the beautiful colours in the range. That's the Gold Rush colour, which is a favourite of mine across the ZMan range for that low light and dirty water. Today we don't have the dirty water, but we've got those low light conditions, and there's some beautiful UV orange highlights there on the feet and the antenna and the tail there. So easy for that fish to pick it up with that nice silhouette, but also that glitter and those UV highlights. So spectacular colour. That's a nice chunk of brim.
Right, we've just given up on the flats. The tide's getting a bit lower, so we've run out of tide, and we've just come up on the mouth of this river here. There's birds working everywhere, so it's on a shallow bar, so there must be a bunch of bait working off there. We suspect they're tailor, but we'll just see. We'll cast these prawns in here and see what happens. There we go, there's something. What do you reckon you've got? Maybe a flatty. It's
Got a bit of go, right?
well, yeah, there's a bite.
Got a bit of go. Got a fair amount of go.
Might need a net for this guy, I reckon.
I just picked up the 7'6" black mamba. A bit more length for punching.
Might be a Trevor, eh? Judging by those head nods. Oh, nice big brim.
It's a cracker brim.
Well, that's not what I was expecting, but any bait, and these guys will be in there.
He's in the shallows hunting.
Yeah.
Up onto that bar. The birds are here on the bait, and these guys are here on the bait. Find the bait, find the fish. There's a nice brim. That's on the 3-inch. So I picked up my 7'6" with the 3-inch for a bit of a punch in the car.
Oh,
Clutch.
there is some fish on this bar.
That is epic, eh? What a nice fish. So that's on the 3-inch.
Oh, how's the brim just feeding here on the surface? Look at the brim just eating the prawns off the surface here.
Brim eating fish.
Yeah, huge brim. Yeah, this thing, you thought your one was big. Look at this. Well,
that is awesome.
we suspected it was tailor, but there is brim everywhere on here eating prawns on the surface, so what a good presentation. That is a beautiful brim. All right, pop the hooks out of these guys and we'll keep following those birds.
That is brilliant.
Oh, wow.
PrawnZ Elite, they just eat them.
Oh goodness, that mustard hook has pinned this guy beautifully. There we go. That was out of there. Chuck him back and we'll find these birds again. They're back over here, but we'll have a couple of casts and see what happens. Oh, there we go. They are still in there. Oh, I dropped him. Oh, we'll keep going along. See if he's got any mates. Birds are still all feeding in the background. Oh, background there. Oh, that's a tailor. Here we go. Well, we thought there'd be some tailor in that. That guy has just smashed that little prawn. Oh, that 7'6" rod is so good for this flats fishing, doing those longer casts. Ah, that's right. I'll need him. You hook another creature in there. Ah. Beautiful little tailor. On that little yabby there. That little ZMan prawn. Yeah. We'll try and get him to open his mouth so we don't lose the tail of our prawn. Come on, dude. Justin, can you just pry this dude's mouth open so I can pull my prawn out?
So I get bitten. Don't push my finger in there.
Righto. Oh, that has been in amongst that tailor's mouth and that is still good to go. Oh, what about that one? Oh, this is great fun. It's always worth keeping your eye out for those birds, because there wouldn't be fish here every day of the week, but they definitely are here now, and that bird was just a dead giveaway for all of these guys up on this flat. Yeah, another solid bream. He's just absolutely smashed that little 3-inch prawn again. Oh. I can't hold fish at the moment, eh? Right. Beautiful little 3-inch PrawnZ Elite in his mouth. Oh, hooks out, chuck him back. I recommend casting that way. Oh, that is another cracking bream. How good's flats bream fishing?
Love it.
Well, I definitely think that showing this slightly bigger profile of that prawn, we're getting some very solid fish out of that. That's another good one.
The upgrade prawn.
Yeah, that little tiger prawn is all the way down his mouth. Oh, there he is. Little tiger prawn and a chunk of a bream. Broke you?
Yeah, I put some on.
You know how I got that last one to eat? I just wound.
Yeah.
Once he started eating it like this, oh, just wind into
Wind
it.
him on.
Once he started tapping it, I just slow wind, and then you just feel the weight of him. Oh, another very solid bream. Just start winding into him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't quite get it down.
That is another great bream. Little tiger prawn, 2.5-inch prawn down his gob again. Yeah, they're starting to get a little bit more timid now, so once I got that bite, I just slowly wound until that rod tip started loading up, and then I hit him, and he's managed to get that right down his mouth again.
Yep, yep. Yep, that 3.5 was just a bit big a mouthful now, they're a bit finicky. Oh, that 3, so that 2.5 got to eat.
What a session.
Come on, buddy. Feels all right too. Nice gob full of Laguna shrimp. 2.5-inch prawn.
Right, so we caught all of those bream out the front there, but we've just come up into a little bit of a drain, so we're just fishing this prawn through relatively shallow water through this drain. We're in about 4 or 5 foot of water, just casting up current, working our way up and bringing them slowly back down through this drain. Long cast with that 7'6" rod, couple of flicks, couple of pauses, and a lot of the time that bite will come on the pause and you just hit that fish on the pause. Like that.
Like that, beautiful.
Little flatty. With how popular the old PrawnZ Elite have been for Flathead, we decided it'd be rude not to do a pink colour. So this is party prawn. There's it, only a little flatty, but that is the first flathead on that new party prawn colour. Chuck it back. Hey.
Oh, that's cranky. That is cranky. Oh, what are you? Nice flatty by the feel of you.
What do we got?
Oh,
Something relatively angry.
I drilled that.
Oh, nice flatty.
Drilled that 3-inch PrawnZ Elite.
Yep.
There we go. What a beautiful fish. We had our fun out on the flats, whacking a heap of bream. Thought we'd sneak in and catch a couple of flatties on the way back to the ramp. You got that Little tacker on the party prawn, which is going to be a great colour on the flatties. And now we got this guy. Beautiful. There we go, that's our, got myself in a bit of a mess, but that's our 3-inch PrawnZ Elite. Beautiful snack size prawn profile. You know, how realistic does that thing look? It's ridiculous. Forget your packet of stinking prawns. This is the guy you want. 10 times tough elastic material, plenty durable, ultra realistic, loads of action, nice tail kick, gets the bites. Throw away your packet of prawns and tie on a 3-inch ZMan PrawnZ Elite. And you got that guy you're going to send you, mate?
Send him back.
Beautiful flatty. Fish on.
Oh,
On.
there we go.
Got a net under him?
Oh,
The party prawn. He's got another one.
oh,
That is such a cool looking colour, and it's going to be an absolute flatty special. Party prawn. Flathead love pink lures. This is a beautiful popping pink lure. Have a look at that thing. Got those UV highlights, chartreuse on the antennae, chartreuse on the tail, beautiful pink back, and that nice clear belly profile. So that, what a cool looking lure. And the flatties are going to absolutely love it.
That guy loved it.
I love a party too, so I love a party prawn.
Right, like a lot of this year so far, it is raining. So it's not ideal, but the fish are biting, so we'll give it a little bit more of a go here, but it's Friday afternoon and we all want a beer. So we'll have a little bit more of this, and then I think it's time to get out of this rain.
Hot tip, in about 15 minutes I'm going to turn into the party prawn.
Oh, party prawn is getting eaten down there.
I'll tell you what, in this dirty, that's a nice fish.
Yeah.
In this dirty looking weather, and if you want your lure to stand out in this dirty looking weather, that party prawn is a pretty effective way of doing it. And you are having a party at the moment.
Yeah, well, it's a Friday afternoon, you've got to have a party.
You're having a flatty party, mate.
He's a beautiful fish. Smash that little party prawn.
Oh, what a
Across his mouth
beautiful
there.
fish.
What a good colour. Oh, yep.
And you could just fish the clear drain and pick them out of there, like, it was epic. Something there, eh? A little sandbar or something that's sitting
Yeah.
on. Yep, there he is.
Yeah, good.
Oh, beautiful.
We're going to bite that last cast in there. Definitely a few flathead holding in there. He's got a bit of weight to him.
Yeah, he feels all right, this guy.
Oh, that
That
was
is
a
a
great
real
fish.
nice fish. Oh, there we go. Have a look at that thing, inhaled. Well, I'll tell you what, you've done brilliantly on the work on this 2.5-inch and 3-inch PrawnZ Elite. They have just turned out incredible. I'm still calling them my favourite release for 2025. 2.5-inch and 3-inch ZMan PrawnZ Elite. They're just going to be absolute fish slayers. We've had just an incredible session on the flats.
Yep.
Smash the brim,
Where's this guy off to? Come up here.
whack the brim. You got a nice tailer.
Yep.
You got that good flatty. And then we've come up specifically targeting flathead, and they're just all over it. I think you just got 3 and 4 casts.
Yeah, something like that.
Before this guy on the party prawn, like they're just, and I'll say it again, fish just eat them. That's the thing about these things. They look real, they behave real, fish just eat them.
Beautiful fish.
That might do us, I think. We might go and find that beer that you were talking about.
Yeah.
That is an incredible session, epic flats brim, through to some nice flatties in a drain, and it's time for us to get out of here. If you love your river and estuary fishing, make sure you check out that ZMan 2.5-inch and 3-inch PrawnZ Elite, tackletactics.com.au. Get out on the water, and even if it's raining, you can still have a cracker time. Fish on.